Hello to everyone, I'm Vladimir Vlad, aka the Bulgarian Cowboy. Now, we are going to talk about, some things should really become better, and in this crisis, it's very important that we all stay positive. And right now, I'll be honest, I've never been a fan of Conor McGregor, nor I'll ever be a fan of his, but right now, this situation is very, very critical, and I'm using this opportunity to call everybody to support Conor because right now, this pandemic is very, very dangerous, and Connor's recent statement, well, nobody deserves such losses, and such things are not a good way to go because I'm a very much family guy, and I can understand how it goes, and I'd never like that such things happen. I mean, since this broke out, I'm washing my hands 10 times per day, using such some other things to protect myself and so on. Hello, hey brother. Psycho Goat, I will make one video especially for you when I finish this live stream. Just to know, I'm planning one video for you. It's related to Tony Ferguson and his strength and conditioning. Just to know, just to finish this one. Yeah, it will be hope today or tomorrow. And right now, Conor released a statement when his aunt unfortunately died. And Ireland, you amazing, amazing country. I believe we have this virus contained, and through this containment, we actually may have gone and contained them all. The good habits we will have now gained from this wild attack will see us too strong in the future. Hand hygiene, touching of own face hygiene, and consistent, thorough cleaning of handled areas hygiene. What we should really be all doing anyway. I have always been on with my hand hygiene, but not enough. If I think of all the people approaching to shake hands and whatnot, I often get people say to me, please, I don't want a picture, just let me shake your hand. And I'm like, yes, friend, thank you, as it's more efficient than taking a full picture, but it's too careless and too frequent. Touching my own hand to my face as well, too unaware of the frequency I do it until now. I train myself to the point of low immunity. It's inevitable with the intensity of the train, the immune system will be tested. I would float around in this manner and always end up catching little colds and flus. I feel bulletproof right now, though I'm switched on like a motherfucker now. Stay vigilant on our personal hygiene, people, and our personal space. Godspeed to us all. We are not there yet, but we are well on our way in a big way to the people of the world. We will do this. We are doing this. It's done. We did it. Congratulations. Oh, and it's summertime now too. Whoa. Oh, and who am I fighting? I've never loved Conor, but it's time to support him. Yeah, yeah. I don't know yet because I purchased something from my local TV, and I will see if it works normally. Then I will stream the whole event. If it doesn't work, I will not because I always have the main card. But this time I purchased some package because they don't have the main card, and this is the first time I'm trying to purchase this package. I will try. I will see if links work. I will broadcast the whole event. If links don't work, unfortunately, then I won't do that. I will just go for short recaps. I don't know. Unfortunately, Croatia and Brazil don't like each other, if you know what I mean. And I bought from a station that belongs to Croatia. So Croatia and Brazil have the last 3 years they are not in good relations, and I don't know honestly. They almost always have every single UFC card unless it takes place in South America. So I really don't know. You check my channel and you will see. I'm not gonna lie to anyone. Of course, if I have, I will. If links are normal, if don't work, unfortunately, no. And yeah, it is time to support Conor McGregor definitely. And yeah, Kevin Lee missed weight. Yeah. Unfortunately, Kevin Lee missed weight, and it was kind of expected. At welterweight, it was that good old strong Kevin Lee. He didn't have weight issues and so on. Against Gregor Gillespie, I think he didn't miss weight, but unfortunately now, yeah, we have the event without crowd. We are having some things around the world and so on. My local TV was broadcasting Bellator. They should have broadcasted Bellator, but Bellator event was cancelled. now I bought some additional package from them, and we will see if links work. I will broadcast the whole event because it is right now coming into my state. We have never had possibility to watch prelims and so on. So we will see if it works. Of course, I will broadcast. If not, but the only time when we have problems with watching main card is when it takes place in Brazil or Argentina or any country in South America. So right now, I don't know. I mean, I will see. I hope the links are going to work, and I hope everything is gonna be good. I mean, I always stream main card, but this time, anytime when it takes place in Brazil, we're having a very big problem here. So I don't know why. I don't know what's the reason. I spoke to my local TV station, and they told me that they have some misunderstanding with Brazil and misunderstanding with the whole region of South America. I don't know why, but that's how it goes. Right now, I'm inviting everybody to support Conor McGregor, and I hope everything is going to go good right now. I'm pretty much happy because the card is moved 2 hours earlier, because preliminary card will kick off around 9 post-meridian my time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern time. So it's good, until 3 a.m. everything will be finished. My time, it's kind of good. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yes, he was trolling. I remember that. My crazy old brother. Yeah, he was trolling. I've seen it. You replied and he replies instead of me. That's just him. Luckily, he's not home now. He's at work. I was working in the morning, but they're thinking of, they're thinking of activating Code Red right now in my country. So maybe everything will stop for 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know right now, but yeah, I know he trolled you, and sorry because of that. I mean, I wasn't typing those messages he was typing, but just ignore him. I have insane brother. Just ignore him, please. When he replies, just ignore him. I'm replying all the time, and yeah, yes, it's very, very critical here. Yes, we have around 50 cases, but you know what is good because. No, in Bulgaria it's code red, but I live in Serbia, and in Serbia we have it, but we don't have it in the same areas of our country, So that's the reason why they didn't activate code red until now. But now we heard the news that they are thinking of activating it. In the city where I live in, Belgrade, we only have 5 or 6 cases. It's a very, very big city, but we have around 50 cases, and I don't know how is. Yeah, I know. How is it in Florida? Is it code red activated or not? Right now, I hope everybody is going to support Conor, and we need to stay united. We need to stay united right now in this and support each other. This is a very, very critical situation, and yeah, I don't know, brother. I really don't know. Here is it's a critical situation, but not code red yet. I heard New York State has activated code red status. I don't know about Florida. I haven't heard news about Florida. But I also read that the USA activated code red. Oh no, it's not good, man. So yeah, so it's code red in Florida, right? I don't know. Here is very, very critical situation, but they are thinking of it. I mean, I should have been the referee this weekend, and we got an order not to ref if there is crowd. Only matches without the crowd are allowed, and one of the teams didn't wanted to come to the match, so that's the reason why I am not. Today or tomorrow the referee. Oh man, I don't know what to tell you, Psycho Goat. My mom is a doctor. I mean, and she just told me, wash your hands, be patient, stay away from public stuff, and so on. Hello, Genghis. All educational facilities here. Educational facilities are not closed here, but they are thinking about that. Your kids international. Oh, I don't know what to tell you, brother. It's very, very critical situation here, Really? Psycho Goat, is this true? Oh man, it's not a good news. Did you know? No, I didn't. No, I don't know that. My mom is a doctor and she just told me, please pay attention to what you eat, wash your hands, put a mask over your face when you get out, and that's what's my mom telling, and she is a doctor. I'm not doctor, so I really don't know. Oh man, I didn't know that, Psycho. We have a lot of Chinese food restaurants here, but I don't eat in China. Yeah, I heard of that too. Yeah, I heard of that, brother. I'm worried too. I'm very much worried because here we are very, very close to activating it. Very, very close. But until now, it's not active, but we are very, very close. And I'm not refing this weekend. I don't have matches because of that. You know, one of the teams said we are not in the mood to come to the match, and they are unable to do anything. They mustn't penalize them because it's a critical situation. And in Cambodia, Thailand, it's all closed, man. The whole world. The whole world. I don't remember when we had the UFC event without crowd. I really don't remember. Help me remember if you know. But right now, I don't know whether we had it or not. I wish I can leave the country and go to Cuba. I know, brother. I don't know how's the situation in Cuba anyway, but right now, in Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, the same. Code red activated. Oh man. I don't know. In Bulgaria, it's code red. Yeah, in Bulgaria also closed for 2 weeks. That's how they told me. One of my friends told me, and they told me in the western part of Bulgaria it's closed. Here, not yet, but very close. You know, it's close in the peak, the pandemic, and we are very, very worried about it. We need to support each other now. And I mean, when I read about Conor Zant, I was like, oh man, this isn't happening, and this is really happening. Until further notice, oh man, it's terrible. It's terrible news, Genghis. It's terrible news. I don't know what to tell you. I know that ONE FC, you know, it had some. They postponed their events, and in Asia, they said the situation is even critical. Cuba has it. Serbia and Bulgaria have them. Didn't know that. Yeah. Canadian, British, Japanese, French. It will come to Cambodia soon. It will come from Cambodia too. Right now, I'm not. I went to see my friend, but we were at the open space. You know, I'm not getting into the indoor stadiums at all right now. I'm not getting. I'm only home and open space. Indoor spaces, no, not at all. Only when I work outside of home, and outside of home. That's the only way I work now. I even train outside of home. When I go to kickboxing, my coach said, "All right, we can only train outside of home." Yeah, I know, brother. I know. My coach ordered that. He just said, "Listen, we are not training inside the gym. Inside the hall, we are training outside. If someone wants to train, if you don't want to train until the further notice, we will not train." And we chose to train out of the hall. So yeah, I know. I understand you. The world should stay united, you know. United we stand. That's what I'd like to say. And about the broadcasting, I don't know because I purchased something from a local TV station, and we will see. If the links work, I will broadcast the whole event because it's acceptable time at my state. If it doesn't work, then I'm really sorry. I'm not trolling anyone. I'm just honest person. Brazil and Croatia are not in good relationships, and this is Croatian TV station, so we will see. I just hope it will work. I mean, we will see. I mean, we didn't have option to buy preliminary cards until now. Now this is the first time we did it, so I really can't tell you it will be good link, it will be bad link, good video, bad video. I really don't know. But I will try. About Cage Warriors, I'm also worried for the next week. In Britain, it's not in Great Britain, not code red yet, but it will probably be without the crowd. That's what I believe it's going to happen. Yeah, I I definitely think it's gonna be harsh. I mean, I will be here for 2 or 3 minutes more, then I will go to make a video about Tony Ferguson for a big fan of mine, Psycho Goat Ferguson, about his strength and conditioning. I found a lot of intriguing stuff, and yeah, I wanna show. I don't know, brother. They are saying that the virus escaped from the lab. I don't know. I was speaking to my mom. She's saying that such viruses, like any virus from that group, they are mutating very fast. They adjust. We find cures and they adjust. They change their structure. And such viruses are very very dangerous. That's what are they saying right now, and they are telling us that this is a very very the situation that can make a problem in the whole world, because when the virus mutates, yeah, it has, but it has mutation rate, it has. My mother said that it has very very critical mutation rate. I don't know, brother. I really don't know. We had, I think, 3 or 4 deaths in Serbia. I think 3 or 4. I'm not sure. In Bulgaria, I think also 3 or 4. But in Bulgaria, there are around 50 or 60 people that picked up the virus, and in Serbia, I think 35 or 40. But we are still. It's lucky in Serbia because we don't have it in the same area. We don't have it in one city. We have it all around the country, and we don't have it like Brasilia in one city, and Brasilia is endangered now. Yeah, I know. I've heard of that. It's terrible, brother. It's terrible. I've heard of that. Yeah, it's now the time for the whole world to support each other, to forget about bad intentions and bad relationships. And this is the world's crisis. It's on the global level, just like MMA is a global sport. Importers also who travel, or those who were in physical contact with travelers. Yeah, I know, brother. I know. I've heard of that. Mikel Arteta. Is it so serious, man? Oh, it's not good, man. It's not good. I heard also the president of Brazil is infected. Don't know whether it's true or not, but oh man. Code red. In my country, we don't have celebrities infected, and as of today, as of now, we don't have celebrities infected. But we don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, in the next 2-3 days, we will know. But in Bulgaria, they said it's that pandemic is announced. One of my friends told me. So yeah, it's kind of a very very critical situation. I'm very much worried what will happen in the days to come. And my mom is saying that the critical peak will be reached in around 7 to 14 days. Yeah, I know that, Genghis. I know that. I understand you, brother. I understand you. It's dry season in Cambodia now, and oh yeah, I know. It's very very much bad situation now. So the whole world should unite itself now. We should be united. I don't know, brother. We heard something about the vaccines and so on, but I don't know. I don't know how realistic is this. They are making some kind of cure, but making on the piece of paper, but they should get something. But I don't know. My mom said that the mortality rate is around 7 to 8%. So it means 1 out of 14 or 15 people will not survive the virus. But that's what my mom said. Just don't stick to my word, because that's what she said, and I'm not a doctor. So I don't know whether this is true or not, but the situation is not good, and it's getting worse and worse. In China it gets better, but all around the globe it's getting worse and worse. Italy, Spain, 100% code red. You mustn't travel, and A cocktail of HIV flu medication is working in Thailand and Cambodia. Really? It's working? You have a cure? I didn't know you have a cure. My mom told me that they're in the process of making a cure. She told me that there is no cure here. And as of now, there is no cure in Serbia. Really? Well, if you have cure, that's great, because we don't have it at the moment. And we are kinda very worried, In my country, we are very, very worried. Right now, I found some videos of Tony Ferguson trainings, and I'm thinking of making top 10 highlights or such things, but I will try to make it until the event kicks off, and we will see if I have links. Well, they should send it, man, if they have it. I didn't know Thailand has the cure. Oh, man, I don't know. I've heard the whole United States is under code red, and it's very, very, it's scary for me. I'm afraid of diseases. I'll share. Listen, I'll share one story. When I was 25 years old, I nearly died because of one disease. So there's no way I will take it easily from that on. From then I don't take any illness easily, because I was like, no, it's just a stupid virus. Who cares? Who cares? And I spent 6 days on the clinics. I nearly died. So it was 7 years ago, but since then I'm very, very much warned. Very much warned. 32 years old. When I was 25, I nearly died. I had, do you call it mononucleosis, or how you call it? I don't know, how do you call it in your state? We call it mononucleosis. And I was like, oh no, it's ambulance. And I spent, I think 6 or 7 days in hospital. Then I recovered, but it was very, very scary. So whenever it's pandemic, I'm just very, very worried. Yeah, I know about that. You had both swine and bird flu. Then oh man, you survived. You're a lucky dude. Just to tell you, you're a lucky dude. I don't know. I'm afraid of illnesses, man. I'm afraid of illnesses. I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. I don't know. Maybe it's not a good way to go, but I'm afraid of illnesses. I have a very, very big fear of illnesses. I know, brother. Money is not a problem. I mean, I would invest money. I would invest money in. I mean, if I'm ill, no problem, but we don't have the cure. Yeah, I've heard of that. Well, you can't criticize him. He has the right. He absolutely has the right. Yeah, I was 24/7 nurse attendance by the bedside when I was in a critical condition 7 years ago. Yeah, I remember that. It was terrible, man. For 6 days, I was lying in the hospital in the bed. It was so terrible, man. I was like, no, it's not. One day, just collapsed. But luckily, I recovered, and everything is okay now. So now, I don't even go by bus and such things. I'm not moving much. I only move when I go to my academy. I go by car. I walk maybe 1 kilometer, and that's it. No way. 5 to 6 days, and you survived that. Well, you Kyrgyzstani people are very, very powerful, You have very, very powerful immune system. I've got to tell you that, because if I had such a great fever, I have Opel Corsa, the German car, Opel Corsa, the German car. Intravenous transfusion is the only thing that keeps you alive. Well, that's what they were doing to me, that intravenous thing. They were like, I was just like, everything was blurred in front of my eyes. That's the only thing I remember. They were just some intravenous thing. And they were doing this, they were doing this to me. I was like in a big, big problem. That 7 years ago, it was very, very terrible. It was not a pandemic. I don't know how I picked that, but well, you're a lucky dude, brother. You're a very, very lucky dude. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's it's a lot of money, brother. A lot of money, man. But thanks God you're alive now, and Listen, I'm glad because you are still with us now, because I would never have such a great supporter, and I'm glad you all. And Psycho Goat Ferguson, you probably have very strong immune system. I don't have that strong immune system, and I'm taking vitamins and such things, but genetics is genetics. You can't change much. My mom doesn't have good immune system. My dad doesn't have. I can't change my genetic code. Every single virus picked me. Yes, I agree. Oh man, UFC 249 is jeopardized. And I'm worried about that too, man. In New York State is very, very critical. Yeah, they should fight in empty arena. That would be the best, definitely. I'm okay with show must go on in empty arena. Fine. I'm very, very much okay with that, because with all the sports suspended, it's terrible situation. You mean NBA players, man. Hey, these were NBA players. It's okay to me. I don't know. I don't mind that. What do you think about that? I'm okay with that. I'm very much okay with that. Listen, Genghis Khan says health first. I agree with that. Absolutely agree with that, brother. No, 5 to 6 days with such a high temperature. No way, brother. For there's no way I could have survived such things. My body is not strong enough to survive such things. Yeah, backyard is okay to me. I mean, it's a sport. Listen, it's a sport. The two are fighting, but this is sport. This is not a street fight. This is sport. Why not? Backyard is okay. Or even better, give them the fight in the stadium. Why not? Soccer stadium is good. We are in the open. Hallucinations. So what were you hallucinating? I only had blurred vision. Room is okay too. Anything is okay, but without a crowd. Anything without the crowd, but the virus doesn't spread when you're in the open that much. Wake up at 3-4 a.m. seeing someone by your door. Unknown silhouette. Oh man, it was a terrible one. I didn't have such problems. Thanks God I didn't. That kind of problems. I was just having bad dreams, but I have never had such hallucinations, so thanks God I didn't. It's very, very terrible. But yeah, the nurse calming you down. I know that part. When I was trying to get up from the bed and the nurse was, oh, no, Vladimir, no. Clean calm, be calm. I was like, no, I want to get up. Bang down. And yeah, that was it. It was basically it. So I'm very much worried. The whole world should unite now with this. I mean, it's a global level, and we should really be united about this. We should really, something has to be done, man. I'm checking your fever, 40.5, but clinically, I don't know how you survived that. Don't take this offensively. I mean, I'm not insulting you, but clinically, 40.5 is the point when you simply can't function. I mean, human brain cannot survive this. So I don't know. Your immune system is very strong then. Yeah, I know. I had 40 for 2 days when I was under mononucleosis. For 2 days, man, and they were just injecting all the time. I was unable to stand up too. It wasn't swine flu though, but such things. But mononucleosis is a terrible thing, Khabib doesn't retire. He would have to move up to 170 because to get. Yes, absolutely agree. Psycho Goat, agree. Ibuprofen. Oh yeah, they were giving me ibuprofen also. You call it the same way, ibuprofen? That's how we call it too. I didn't know it's a universal code for medicines. I thought you called them differently, brother. So yeah, it's kind of very hard to cut that much weight, and I just hope all the fighters will stay okay. I just don't want bad cases among the fighters. I just want fighters to be healthy, The health is in the first place, We have some great warriors, but they're cutting a lot of weight, and I'm very, very much worried about their health, man. Yes, why not? Agree, Psycho. Advil, Brufen, Nurofen. Yeah, we have Brufen and we had Nurofen, but we don't have Advil. I haven't heard of that. My mom is a doctor, so that's what I'm telling you from my experience. I'm watching her recipes all the time, And do you think Conor can beat anyone in the top 5? Uh, Well, not anyone. I mean, not anyone, but he can beat maybe 80% of those people. I don't know about Advil. Really don't know about that. He can beat maybe 8 people out of 10. That's what I think. Wrestlers are not good pick for him. Maybe 8 of 10. I mean, Kamaru is a nightmare pick for him and Colby. That's a nightmare. Oh. We have paracetamol. We have it. We have paracetamol. In our state, we have it, and doctors mostly prescribe you this. That paracetamol, doctors mostly prescribe you this. Yeah, so yes, I agree. Leon is a tough dude, but he is not Mr. Shooting guy. He is mostly stand-up dude, and yeah, Conor is good against stand-up dudes, but Conor is not good against wrestlers. This could have been very, very big problem for him. Yeah, I know about para. I know it's an active component of Panadol. Yeah, brother. Yeah. But right now it's a serious situation, and we really need to be very, very serious about the situation now, and we need to support each other, all areas of the world. Right now, better hygiene will lead to. I hope this disease will stop. Yeah, Colby. I hope this disease will stop. I think Colby and Usman are very hard opponents for Conor. Other than them, he can fight anybody in that division other than Colby and Kamaru. He can fight anybody at 170. Why not? He can reach the contender status. He can reach title fight. But I don't know whether he can be the champ. But he can reach title fight. He can reach maybe contender 2, 3, maybe contender 4. I don't know, but he can reach a very, very high contender status. That's what I think about Conor. I don't know whether you agree or not, but yeah, he can do it. Do you know Jorge respond to fans on Instagram? Some trolls talking trash to him, saying Usman is bigger than him. He's going to smash him, and he is a small welterweight. I don't know. Haven't seen it. Street Judah. Well, Street Judah has this and this, and this is the perfect recipe to get knocked out by Conor. But all right, Conor has that nasty left hand, that could really make a problem to Mr. Street Judah. But all right, I don't know about that Psycho Goat. Really don't know nothing about that response, but we'll see. We'll haven't read much about it, but I'm pretty much about Conor. I just hope such things are not going to happen. I mean, I'm not a fan of Conor, but I'm really sorry because that happened to him. I've never been earlier a fan of his, but Conor has changed over the years. He is a better person now, and he doesn't deserve such things. I mean, especially after, yes, Brazil card is on. It is not suspended, but it goes on without the crowd. And Dana White said the show will go on. Yeah, Dana said the show will go on, but without the crowd. So, okay, I'm fine with that. No problem. Just I want the show to go on, but without the crowd is okay to me. Conor and Jorge, yes, around the same. I was thinking Jorge is taller, maybe 1 inch. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Jorge is a bit taller. The FG changed after being humbled by the... He has changed, and he is a better person now. He is a way better person now. I like this version of Conor. The only interesting trash talk was the one when he was learning Portuguese to throw Jose Aldo. Yeah, 1 inch. I think it's 1 inch difference. But yeah, they're around the same. And at 170, I don't know whether Conor even drops weight. I mean, he doesn't look that big, you know. He looks okay. I know Jorge is from your city, a Miami dude. He is a bad pick for Kamaru, definitely. Well, Jorge is a BMF, so why not, man? Give a chance to the person with BMF. I'm always down for such things, you know. The man is a BMF, so why not? Why not? Let's go about that. BMF dude versus Kamaru. Well, he is BMF for a reason. I can't say anything bad about Jorge. I only had that negative comment from Luis Palomino when he said that Jorge wasn't interested in cutting weight. So that's something I don't support. But all right, you can find my interview with Luis Palomino. He was talking about his fight with Jorge Masvidal. BMF humor. Well, yes. I don't know. Honestly, have no idea, brother. Nate wants to go to the ground, and he wants to fight Khabib on the ground. Definitely, Nate is a tough ground guy, you know. But in the stand-up, he defeated Anthony Showtime Pettis in the stand-up, which is kind of great surprise, you know. Probably, I don't know. But after that surprising victory over Anthony Showtime Pettis, I really don't know what to think at the moment, brother. Really don't know what to think of. I'm kind of thinking. I'm kind of thinking it could be possible. Yeah, I know. Earlier and Rory. Yeah. I don't know what's happening with Rory. Is he signed with the PFL now, or there were some rumors of signing? I don't know whether he inked the contract or not. That he went from UFC to Bellator, and no. El Cucuy will defeat everybody. No. He is too scary. That's why I'm making a video about him when I finish this. El Cucuy definitely the hardest opponent for anybody in the division. Definitely the hardest opponent, undoubtedly. And Junkie needs. Yes, he needs. About that physiognomy, well, some surgeries should be made around here. Man, whenever you punch him a bit, he is cut. I mean, he can handle battering, but he is cut every single time, you know. Every single time you strike him, he gets cut. I don't know. Maybe he should wonder whether everything is okay with his face. I'm wondering what's happening to him now. Really wondering. We will see. Right now, it's Tony will cut Nate so bad. Oh, you still love Michael, brother. Michael Myers is my favorite horror character. Then Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger. I don't know where is he at the moment. Well, yeah, but about Michael Myers, I don't know. Have no idea. Haven't heard much of him recently. Maybe he's fighting. I really have no idea. But yeah, I'd like to see him fighting. Why not? I'm interested in seeing that. But yeah, Tony is just too scary, dude. Tony is just too scary, dude. And I'm starting to think that Tony versus Khabib is cursed, man, because it's jeopardized. Hey, Genghis, tell him who is the kill. Genghis, do you read me? No problem. Tell him. Yeah, I know. I wasn't thinking of telling it that way, but I would just say a normal name. Oh, Genghis, you're fun. Another rapper. Yes. Behind GSP, yes, but GSP had the greatest number of victories. Yes. Oh, you're Colby's buddy. I didn't know that, brother. I really didn't know that. So you're Colby's buddy. I didn't know that. I know. I've seen. You were sending me your photos with Colby Covington. So yeah, it's true. It's true. The guy is telling the truth. He was sending me photos with Colby, and yeah, he visited Colby. He has photos with him. So the guy is telling the truth. Yeah, he is Colby's fan. A big fan of Colby. About these links, man, it's kind of very tough situation to go. I'm very much sorry because it happened that way and because it could have gone other way, but right now it's on the level of a global crisis and it's time to support each other. I'm just calling for support for spreading love towards the best MMA or the best sport in the world and towards spreading love all around the globe. Nerds and virgins, people's champ is here. You like to make us laugh, do you, brother? Yeah, Tyrone Woodley is the welterweight GOAT, yes. Yes, I know that. I agree with that too. I agree with both of you, but he is very, very funny. I have no respect. I'm following him, but I lost all the respect for Colby when he criticized that guy who stopped the fifth round against Kamaru Usman, when he criticized the referee for stoppage because Usman knocked him down 2 times and he was banging, and then he criticized the ref after that. That's when I lost all the respect for Colby because he was bettered. I follow every MMA fighter because I respect every MMA fighter, but there are some fighters I don't like, just like Colby. I don't like such people, especially after that. I mean, it's not okay, It's just not okay. I mean, you were heavily bettered and you say that referee robbed you. I mean, come on. Probably. But man, I mean, the stoppage was fair. In the fifth round, Kamaru rocked him on 2 occasions. He went down. He was banging him. I mean, for Colby, he always finds an excuse. Why Gilbert Burns hasn't ever found an excuse? When I interviewed him, I told him, "Listen, Gilbert, Dan Hooker told that he won the fight because of dehydrated Gilbert Burns." And you know what Gilbert said? He was like, "All right," he said that partially, but I don't want to look for excuses. And I learned from Gilbert that I should never look for excuses either in my life. And I changed my life a lot because of him and because of Wilson Hayes. Usman was banging his head. Yes, he was bettered, but numbers of illegal blows. I don't think there were many illegal blows. Maybe 1 or 2. Have you watched the fight of? I will find you now. Modestas Bakauskas. Hold on a second. I asked Modestas Bakauskas that question in my interview. What was the name of the opponent? TKO against Dan Konechke. Against Dan Konecki. Have you watched Cage Warriors 93 battle against Dan Konecki? Yeah, no excuses. Against Dan Konecki, his battle, and Modestas Bakauskas. Dan Konecki was he was turtled, but he was doing this, and Modestas was trying to punch him, and he accidentally punched him 3 or 4 times. But Konechki was doing this all the time, while he was turtled, and it was impossible, to strike in the proper area. And Modestas also told that in an interview with me. He said, "Listen, I was not aiming for the back of the head, all right? But sometimes you simply can't control some things, You can't control because he is moving." And I agree about that. Oh yeah, Tony would defeat Colby absolutely, but Tony is 1 division down, as much as I know. So I believe Tony. Well, if Tony wins this belt, he could go 1 division up. Why not? I mean, Tony is a scary dude. Yes, I know he's a former welterweight. I know that he is scary wherever he goes. He is a very, very scary dude and very, very powerful dude. So yeah, about Tony, he is an amazing guy. I mean, he is the perfection of perfection, the most perfect fighter ever. I actually think McGregor has good chances of defeating him, but only because if you watch the fight against Till, Darren Till does this all the time, right and left, and that's how he knocked out Darren Till, which is awesome. But against Jose Aldo, when he did this and that, this punch, this punch landed and countered him. That's the only reason why I'm worried about Jorge Masvidal in the match against Conor McGregor. That's the only reason, because Conor is a superb counter puncher and Jorge is not good against counter guys. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Conor likes over aggressive guys, and Conor doesn't like guys who are just like Yoel, who just stand in one spot. Conor doesn't like such types of fighters. But if you get too aggressive, Conor loves it. Conor loves that. Yeah, Jorge is too aggressive. Jorge is a super entertaining to watch. I love watching him, especially because of that, because he is aggressive. He goes for all or nothing. And that's how a UFC fighter should be. But against Conor, that's completely wrong strategy. Completely wrong strategy. Against Conor, well, I don't want to sound rude, but you have to fight like a bitch, if you know what I mean. Wait, irritate him. Be a tactician. Against Cerrone, Conor, let's be honest, Conor wasn't that aggressive against Cerrone. Conor just had superb counter in the beginning and bang, just bang. So yeah, against Conor McGregor, you just don't have to be aggressive, And an interesting scientific comparative insight. Go for it, Genghis. Yeah, I want to see what he's gonna say. Go for it, Genghis. Yeah, I'm listening. I'll be back in. If Jorge rushes Conor and fights aggressive, of course he can. That's what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about that right now. Absolutely, he can. He can definitely kick his. He can definitely kick his butt if he goes over aggressively. And Conor likes too aggressive guys. Is there any events coming up, or have they been stopped? UFC Brasilia is going on. Dana White said that the show must go on even without the crowd. He's planning on moving UFC on ESPN 8 and UFC Portland. I believe he said he will move to UFC Apex in Las Vegas. UFC 249 is jeopardized. Cage Warriors is not suspended as of now, but it will probably go without the crowd. KSW, the Polish promotion, it's suspended. Bellator delayed or postponed the event. ONE FC is suspended until further notice, but one event was moved, I believe, and they will continue with events without the crowd. In my country, all the events are stopped about MMA. German promotions are suspended. That's what I know. Don't know much about others. Also about, I think LFA is suspended too. Sorry, I forgot. LFA is suspended too. Legacy Fighting Alliance, I think. Kevin Lee is a powerful wrestler. Yes. Well, he is good in wrestling. He has the chances, He has the chances. UFC Brasilia will go on. That's what I know. Kevin Lee has the chances to defeat Khabib, but Kevin Lee has to beat the scale first, and he didn't beat it now. He didn't beat the scale now, so I'm very much worried. Even if he wins, Wayne miss is not a good way to go. Well, he knocked out Gregor Gillespie, so I forgot about him after 2 losses in a row, but. Motown fake. Yeah, 7-inch reach advantage. Yes, he has a very big reach. I agree about that. Tank he doesn't have the best gas tank in the world. I'm not gonna I'm not going to say anything about that. He has a great reach advantage. But about the gas tank, well, against RDA, we saw some gas tank issues, and yeah, we will see. I don't know, man. Motown Phenom is, I think he's a fair fighter, a solid pick, but yeah. Oh, guys, you're good. You're making me laugh. You're great. I hope the links will work for this event, because it would be, if the links work, it would be the first time that I broadcast whole event. So I hope the links will work. I don't know as of now if it will work or not, but I would be happy to see these links work. And there are many fighters on this lovely card. I am a superb fan. I train kickboxing. I'm a Taekwondo black belt, and I train kickboxing for fun. But no spectators. I train kickboxing for fun. I mean, I train 3 or 4 times per week or so on. I competed earlier in Taekwondo, but I'm a very, very big fan. A very big fan of mixed martial arts, or the way you say, an avid fan. I always like to say that MMA is my life. That's how I say the best martial art in the world. I also have a slight background in BJJ, but that's it. Taekwondo and kickboxing are my skills. I trained BJJ for 2 years, but I didn't want to go for the belts. I trained it to learn submissions and such things. Yeah, no, spectators, that's a final decision. That's what Dana White said. I don't think so, because of my health issues. I had very, very terrible health issues. And after that, they told me, listen, you can fight, but they told me you can fight, but it's very risky for your health. That's what they're... Oh, thank you, Vinny. But that's what they told me, and I gave up that, and I said, okay, MMA is my life, kickboxing is my life. Okay, I cannot compete, but I can share my passion with everybody online. Why not? I can spread love towards the best sport in the world. You did wrestling? Oh, me. I weigh around 180. That is my walking weight. I'm weight class with Gilbert. I'm welterweight. I am walking around 180. Around 180 I walk. So yeah, I can drop to 170, no problem. But I like to train kickboxing for fun, yeah. Yes, Conor will storm UFC, stun the world once again, like the days when he was rising. Listen, he bettered Donald the Cowboy Cerrone. So let's see who's his next opponent. If he wins one more time, I say you are right. Our country is good for wrestlers and judoka. Well, Valentina Shevchenko can throw everybody to the floor, brother. She can throw everybody to the floor. I mean, what she did to Katlyn Chokagi and that side crucifixion and that banging elbows, man. Yeah, you have amazing judokas. Yes, he is not only the GOAT, the richest UFC fighter ever, and the richest mixed martial artist too. So yeah, Conor, I mean, he can storm the world of UFC. He is already 2 division champ, but he can fish for the 3rd belt, Hapless Cowboy fight was... No, it was not staged. No, it was not. No, it was not. He really hit him with that knee, and when I was doing a live commentary of that fight, I haven't even seen that knee coming. And that first knee in the beginning of the match, when Cowboy Cerrone went, towards... maybe he was going... Maybe he was going for a takedown, or he was evading his opponent. I don't know. Well, Dagestani guys are very, very powerful. They have the best wrestling in the world. Do you think Justin Gaethje is his next opponent? As well as I know, Ali Abdelaziz turned that rumor down. Ali Abdelaziz turned that rumor down. I was reading about that. Are you... Kaushik, or Kajik, however your name is pronounced, are you sure that is the next fight for Conor? Psycho Gold, bro, careful with... That's what I'm trying to tell him. Dagestan has the best wrestlers in the world. Yes, there is. He can storm welterweight, but let's see what's happening, Mr. Patil. We will see. What I don't know to read your name. Is it Jet or Jit? I don't know to read. So, Mr. Patil. The Psycho Goat. Careful. Dagestani guys are the most powerful guys ever. I know. You're from Kyrgyzstan. I know, man. Dagestani have the best wrestling in the world. They are so powerful. It's almost impossible to knock them out. Jit. All right, Jit. Sorry, Jit, for misspelling. All right, Jit. I don't know, brother, about that. Conor doesn't like wrestlers. He is not having good score against wrestlers, but against strikers, he is a phenom. He is the king against strikers. I mean, he was fair against wrestlers. Yeah, no problem, Jit. I know you have. You told me that you train wrestling for 16 years. So just learn to strike, and you're ready to go. Dagestan. Of course, Dagestan is a factory of wrestlers and face smashers. Of course it is, brother. I know. Dagestan has the most powerful wrestling in the world, and there is no person to persuade me otherwise. About Dagestan, yeah, absolutely. The most powerful wrestlers in the world. About the best strikers, I don't know. Many countries have good strikers. Many countries have amazing strikers, and Oh, it's a tough question. I think round 2 or 3, or maybe even round 1 if Jorge starts pounding all the shots. I mean, if he uses the same strategy he used against Darren Till, round 1 or round 2. That's what I'm saying. But if Jorge switches the style, then you never know. Island. I'm not talking about one guy, I'm talking about global level. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think round 1, but I'm talking about global level of strikers. Ireland has Conor McGregor, but I'm trying to talk about the global level, and I don't know which country has the best strikers in the world, because many countries have good strikers. Cuban boxing is good. My kickboxing coach is a big fan of Cuban boxing, and when I asked him, why do you like Cuban boxing that much, you know what he told me? He told me, brother, take a look at Teofilo Stevenson. I was like, why Teofilo Stevenson? The guy has never competed for money, and he was the best for 20 years. He was ruling for 20 years. And when I watched that, I just have a recommendation. Please watch Teofilo Stevenson's fights, and you will see why Cuban boxing is at the top. Psycho Go, Vladimir, I want to fight Dagestan fighter. I don't know. You must ask some promoter. I would like to reply to you, but I don't know how they pick fighters. So you must ask some promoter. Or Masvidal striking. Yes. It would be a tough pick. Masvidal versus Usman would be a tough fight. Masvidal has good striking, good wrestling, and so on, and such things. Yeah, Masvidal is very good about that. But so Kamaru is a better striker. Kamaru is a better wrestler, but Masvidal strikes better, and I think it would be a 5-round war. I think they would brawl all the way. Conor likes Masvidal style, but Kamaru, he likes to keep the fight steady. And I would say maybe they would fight for 5 rounds. Maybe I would give slight advantage to Jorge, but they would fight for 5 rounds. Those shall be. Thank you, Kaushik. Ask matchmakers, you pronounced my name correct. I think Justin wants more money, which is why the announcement is delayed. Yeah, I'm selling. Rest in peace, Conor Zont. Yeah, lots of love, yes. Oh, Genghis, man. Fake news, man. Yeah, about Conor. Yeah, man, I just hope it will stop on a global level. That's the opportunity for the world to be united right now. Jit, I'm wondering whether it. I don't know. I'm worried about this virus, man. I don't know what will happen with the events and so on. Yeah, I know Conor is waiting for April 18th. I know about that, and I don't know what's gonna happen right now, because I'm worried about this. This could last for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 months. Nobody knows that. Nobody knows what's gonna happen next. Luckily, in my state, it's kind of it's kind of critical, but I don't know. It's not a good way to go. Not a good way to go. I mean, we are not safe. That's the truth. We must be realistic. We must remain realistic in this hard moment. And no, I didn't. No, I didn't. You did? No, I didn't. I have heard of him, but haven't watched. Unfortunately, haven't. I mean, Conor has better boxing. It's very obvious. It's very obvious that he has better boxing. I will watch this guy. I will watch. I will watch later. I haven't watched him, but yeah, guys are fun, I will see. I just hope these links are going to work, and we will see. Conor has the best striking. Khabib, Tony Pressa, Romero versus Izzy. I didn't watch that, but I will take a look. I will take a look. Fun guys are always entertaining, entertaining to watch and so on. So yeah, it's a good way to go. It's definitely a good way to go. And right now, I'm pretty much happy because my brother is not throwing. He is at work and he cannot throw. Awesome. Udala is anti-Conor. I didn't know about that. Really didn't know. I don't know. I've heard of the guy, but haven't watched. You're asking about Jit or me? I'm 32. You're asking him. Oh, man. I want to meet Tony Ferguson so badly. The best guy ever. The best guy ever who has existed in the world of mixed martial arts. I'm a big, avid fan of his. I love this guy, brothers. I just love this guy. Tony is the most perfect fighter that has ever walked around the cage, that has ever entered the cage. No. I'd like to interview Tony, but it's hardly going to happen. Yes, it would have been. It would have been definitely, but it would be a bad choice for Conor because Tony is the most perfect fighter in the history of this state. Of this sport. He is the most perfect fighter ever. There is no better fighter than Tony, if you ask me. No better fighter in the world than Tony as of now. But I mean, you never know. But for me, Tony is the most perfect guy ever who has competed in this sport. I mean, we will see. We will see. He hasn't met Khabib yet, but let's hope he will meet him. We hope he will. This will be a good way to go. I can go 5 more minutes, then I must make a video about Tony Ferguson. Jit, I'm from Kyrgyzstan, currently in business in Cambodia. When we talk about titles and when we talk about achievements, 2-division belt and so on, then yes, absolutely yes. He's the richest guy in the history of this sport. You're from India. Cool. Hey, it's evening in India, I think. How's the situation in your country, Jit? Is it okay due to virus? Who knows? 18. Vladimir, you should train with Tony. He's the... I know that Tony is the hardest guy, I was watching his strength and conditioning situations, and I suspect Jorge is telling Usman contract due to Conor. I don't know, Kaushik. Really don't know, brother. Spread is less in India. It's cool. Europe is heavily endangered. I mean, in my country, it's not that critical, but Europe is generally jeopardized, especially western part of Europe and the central part. All right. Well, at least somewhere is okay. Jorge is cool guy. Absolutely. Jorge is from Psycho Goats town, so I mean, there's a special connection, just like there is a special connection between me and Blagoy Ivanov. Blagoy Ivanov is, I mean, I'm born in Sofia, Blagoy is born in Sofia, so of course I will always stand by his side. Oh, great. Vladimir Radim, Jorge asked him, "Do you want to fight Conor?" He liked. Oh, that means he's down. That means he's down. Yeah, I hope the situation gets better in Asia right now, but in Europe it's very, very critical. In the USA, people also say it's critical. The end of March, coronavirus. It's good. If it vanishes, it's good. It would be good. Ah, Marty liked it. Oh, it was Marty. Well, when Marty and S Cream were taking part in that big altercation, it was fun. I don't know. There are some guys I like, some guys I dislike. Where are you finding those lovely symbols, Psycho Goat? I can't stop laughing. S Cream. Fake news, man. Tony's endurance might trouble Khabib, but his wrestling is too good. Well, wrestling, yes, but endurance, yeah. Endurance, yeah. Tony has the best endurance in the division. At lightweight, there is no better endurance than Tony Ferguson. Fake news, man. You're great. You're cool, guys. All right, 2 more minutes, then I have to go. I promised Psycho Goat that I will make a video about Tony Ferguson. Yes, a real bear. Yes, a real, very, very powerful guy. But I'm glad that at least in India the situation is not that critical. Thanks God, somewhere is good. We are heavily endangered here in Europe, so it seems. Yeah, I understand, Psycho. Yeah, Makachev is a tough dude. Makachev is a tough dude. Ah, yeah, Khabib is a strong guy too. Yeah. Technique is awesome and such things. I agree. We will see, but Tony has the weirdest training sessions, the most unusual training sessions, and he is so powerful. It's not going to happen. You know that. You already know that the two would never fight inside the cage. You know it's not going to happen, so it's useless to talk about that. This control over. Yes, it is. It is Genghis. Islam versus Khabib, they would never fight. I mean, Islam and Khabib, they would never fight. So, you know, team compatriots, so on. That fight is not going to happen. So they train together. They're kind of not much similar types of fighters. Islam comes from Sambo background and so on, but yeah. Oh yeah. He was sending me photos with how to say, with Colby Covington. So he is not lying. I'm confirming that he is not lying. He was sending me photos. So yes, it's absolutely true. Dagestani. Yeah. Just the fit. We've got around 3 more hours left until the event, brothers. I'm sorry, I must go now. I must make a video. I promised Psycho Goat I will make a video. So thank you all for being here and have a great day, everybody. Thanks for supporting me. I hope everything will get better in the days to come, and I hope everything will get better for Conor and for all the fighters. I hope there won't be infected UFC fighters because the show must go on, and it's very important to stay united at this moment. Goodbye, brothers. Thank you all for this. Psycho, I will try to make this video as soon as possible. If not today, then tomorrow you will have it. Have a great day.